up from your snooze. Come get with the crew. You know who it is, what we do. It's the crew, yeah. Oh yeah, it's the crew. Oh yeah, it's the crew, yeah. Oh yeah, it's the crew. Oh yeah, it's time to snooze. Join the crew. We got news, we got tunes. We gon' hit you with the truth. We ain't like them other dudes. All the glory to Jesus, cause of him we making moves. Oh yeah, we done found our groove. You can come get with it too. It's the crew.
Brodie, Russell Westbrook, Rolling 60s representative, Russell Westbrook. Hey, bro, he did not care. And how do he keep getting away with this with the NBA? But I'm gonna get off of that.
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into it.
We'll get there. But Brodie, probably one of the most passionate people that we have ever seen, played this game, announced his retirement. And it looks like that it was upon his own terms. Apparently, there were at least 2 offers out there for him. So obviously, somebody still saw value in his playing ability. Yet he called it quits to himself. And I'm loving the celebration I'm seeing, but it really, truly shows me that here is a player we really grew up with, bro. This is somebody that carried us through our years of becoming a man as being fans of sports. This is somebody who gave us he's the one that, regardless if our team was sucking, gave us passion behind being a Thunder fan. Like, there was a time that when the Thunder was garbage, you didn't even want to really tell nobody you were a Thunder fan. And your excuse for being a Thunder fan was, oh man, I'm from there, right? So, I got to rock with the home team. But it wasn't really, nigga, I'm a Thunder fan, right? But with Russell Westbrook there, he made us feel safe after KD, right? When KD left, even though we couldn't do it, he made us believe that we were going to do it and we were going to be right back in the spot because we were with the man that drove the ship. Mm-hmm. Like, that is the passion that he pumped through the crowd and through the fans and things like this. And I realized that it is an end of an era that the ones that we grew up with, nigga, we getting old. At the end of the day, like, that's really the picture that it's painting. Like, bro, I saw you. I know what a peak and a decline looks like because I watched you. Or I know what it can be to be a valuable veteran on a team because I watched you. I didn't come and see you as a valuable veteran and be like, yeah, that's always Tractor Oakley, Charles the Tractor Oakley. Like, that's all, he's a defender. Like, I watched you. And I guess it is a glitch in the matrix because you still see somebody like Bron hooping, Steph Curry hooping. But I don't know, man. This is crazy. Chris, what you got, man?
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. I mean, we talk about a person that is an icon for the Oklahoma City Thunder, a franchise, and I would say an icon for the whole state of Oklahoma as well. I mean, in Russ We Trust became a thing because of what happened after KD left. You know what I'm saying? This was a phase that was used by a lot of OKC Thunder fans. And this is somebody that put the franchise on their back when the number one guy had left. You know what I'm saying? It kind of left them hanging. And he put the franchise on his back, won an MVP. And I want to say after that, departure with Kevin Durant was some of the best basketball we had seen from Russell Westbrook, from the triple doubles for like 3-4 years in a row. I mean, it was ridiculous, and it's kind of crazy because back then people didn't like triple doubles and it was considered stat padding. But with Nikola Jokic these days, oh, it's amazing or it's incredible. And by the way, Russell Westbrook had over 70% win percentage when he did collect a triple double. So the numbers never really showed a stat pattern from the standpoint of somebody who was selfish when he was literally putting us in position to win with all those triple doubles. And I mean, a lot of times you got to see a lot of these clips of him literally getting every rebound and not passing up open shots, literally hitting open shooters and nobody's making it. And he's getting rebound after rebound. And that's just hustle. Rebounds are literally just hustle. And Nikola Jokic can do that as a center, but to do that as a guard, average triple-double including rebounds as a point guard, I mean, that's just something.
Guard on the floor.
Yeah, that's just something that's unheard of. Russell Westbrook will always be a legend. We can get in after, Dede get his thoughts If we could get into whether we feel like Oklahoma City Thunder is really doing Russ or giving Russ his flowers or doing their due diligence and really celebrating him because I feel like I have opinions on that. But yeah. How you feel, Daddy?
I ain't.
Oh, my bad.
No. I'm saying I ain't, bro. They disrespecting, bro. Man, let me. Yeah, go ahead, Dave. You got the glasses on. It's a very sad occasion. Today we are attending what you have called a funeral of Brodie's career, but you know we go to black churches and it's a homegoing celebration. So this is a celebration of a career that once was. What are your thoughts on this? How do you feel? Where does he land? What are you seeing from the community? I was really surprised by the love because all I had ever heard while he was playing was the hate. This is how he is. He's selfish. All he wants is about him. He don't know how to be a teammate. He's the reason, the sole reason that KD left. He's this, he's that. You know, this is all I ever heard, right? You can't win with him. And now that he's leaving, all I see is celebration. I'm confused. I feel like there's a glitch in the matrix. What you think?
That's very much part of the reason why I'm grieving so heavily as far as Brother Westbrook's retirement, because
nigga said Brother Westbrook.
Because it feels like
he on the deacon board, bro.
It feels like we've lost somebody, man. This career that we're having to wave goodbye to, you know, reflect on, you know, kind of look back in our rear view and gain clarity, you know, because when you grieve, let me tell you something about grieving. Grief comes in stages. You know what I'm saying? It's not just something that you could just sit on and just think like, wow, you know, and marvel and feel one feeling. It's a multiple feeling thing. It's like, wow. That's all you can really say, because this man is such a game changer. Like y'all said earlier, an icon. Mr. Why Not? This man had me wearing why not wristbands, why not t-shirts. I wanted to go get the Jordan 28s. Anybody who y'all know wearing Jordan 28s? Westbrook, that was his signature shoe. He had a signature PE shoe before that was a thing with Jordan. So that right there in itself made me want to go get the Jordan 28. As ugly as that shoe was, I'm looking at that shoe and I'm looking at all the greatness that Westbrook alone is putting in day in and day out, night in and night out, all the way up into the injuries, where I remember Westbrook getting injured after losing Kevin Durant. We still had Kevin Durant. The last time we had a shot to make it to the big dance with Kevin Durant on the squad still, before he ditched us, of course, but this ain't about him. But I remember Westbrook going down shortly after Kevin Durant, early in the playoffs, and him hitting the announcer's table, slamming chairs, throwing chairs in the midst of being injured because he loved the game that much, because he felt like, I'm never satisfied. And things like this that get in our way, that has always gotten in his way, whether it be injury or I just don't have the supporting cast. If I did have the supporting cast, they were over the hump. The leaders that he had next to him were not as vocal as him. That's why he was intimidating. That's why everyone wanted to keep that narrative going of Westbrook ain't no leader. Westbrook want to play hero ball. Westbrook is all about himself. He's selfish. Well, if that's the case, then how come we know about Jeremy Lamb, Thabo Cephalosha, like you say, different players that we have seen him throughout the years put on his back, because he's more than just that guy, the guy that everyone thought.
This is how you know real fans or people who actually knew Westbrook's game and actually watched Westbrook, from the people that just watched the nationally televised games or from those that took from the narrative of ESPN or First Take. First of all, you have to understand that these are debate shows. Their job is to create a controversy big enough to get everybody talking. They were clout chasing before it wasn't a legitimate thing, right? You do that. It's always been like that in the paper. Extra, read all about it, right? Something to try to make you pay attention to. So they did it with Shaq and Kobe, right? Drove the wedge, drove that who's team. They did it with Scottie and Jordan. They did it with Magic and Kareem. Magic, I just saw an interview where Magic said, when I came over there, they kept saying that I was going to be the one to try to take this from Kareem. And I had to go literally and speak to Kareem and say, hey, Big fella, that is not what I am trying to do. Tell me where you like the ball at. No matter where you put the ball at, I'm going to put it there. And you can go to work. I understand we both need, but that's what the media does, right? That is their job. But for those of us that actually sat and watched Brodie play, bro, and if you listen to some of those exit interviews, or you talk to Victor Oladipo to this day, you talk to Paul George to this day, you talk to Melo to this day. How do they speak about Russ? They speak glowingly, everything opposite of what the narrative was between him and Kevin Durant. Bro, it only took me one playoff series to understand exactly what you just said. Bro, I am watching closing minutes. I'm watching Russ dribble this basketball. I'm looking for KD. Everybody's looking for KD. And you know what KD is doing? Allowing a man to grab him, and he's just barely putting an arm out, not demanding the ball. I done seen Kobe and LeBron and different ones like that shove them. I done seen Shea do it. Shove the man off of him to get space and say, give me the ball and get the ball, right? I didn't see that from KD. So you know what Russ did? Russ was like, F it, and went straight to the bucket.
We in it.
I didn't get mad because I understood what Russ had to do. We all know KD just
and it's going to be an and
you
one.
Didn't know it
and
then,
it's going to be an and
I know
one.
you know it now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Daddy, I can't hear you. What happened?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Hear.
Oh, that's my fault. That's my fault. I think I'm messing up.
I can hear.
Yeah, my fault. My bad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got it. That was on me, bro.
I was just saying, and it's going to be an and one as far as your point is like going to him. He's going to get a bucket, and he's going to draw a foul on top of that.
And the whole crowd going to wake up.
And we're going to erupt. That's why we Loud City. He's part of the reason why we're called Loud City.
Here's my thing. But the people that were just casuals, as they were just running with it. It wasn't until they got to see him in a Wizards uniform and doing something else. Well, that was another fan base they got to see he was more than what he was. It wasn't until he got to Houston and was able to be shown as something more than the person that ran off KD. It wasn't until he got to LA. Yeah, they're like, hey, you can't win, but the numbers spoke for itself. He was averaging decent numbers for a backup. Denver, bro. Nobody cannot say if it wasn't for Westbrook that he didn't help keep Denver afloat during a year that, bro, they were not that.
He really kept Sacramento afloat.
Come on.
Yeah, he really,
they weren't even supposed to play outside
they were supposed
of where
to tank.
They was at.
They were supposed to tank, and Westbrook was not going for it. He was not allowing it. He's never allowed that in his career. He's never been a part of a losing culture.
I think that 1 year in Washington don't get talked about enough, though. I will say that.
That's another one, Washington. That's the one, Washington. When the triple doubles remain.
It don't get talked about. He still averaged a triple double that year. That don't get talked about enough.
Never win nowhere.
That was the fourth year in a row, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was right.
Yep. That was the fourth year in a row. When he went to, I don't know how well y'all know this, but when he went to Washington, I liken it to when T.O. went to Buffalo. When T.O. went to Buffalo, he was basically X'd out the league. When he went to Buffalo, it was almost like that was the only offer he could get.
That's real.
But T.O. went to Buffalo. Not only was they number one receiver and balled out, but he also was quiet and did not get a lot of noise outside of the locker room, which then led to him having one of his best seasons when he went to Cincinnati and played alongside Chad Johnson, which is kind of what happened with Russ, right? Oh, you are useful.
Bro,
and now I'm bringing you in to be on a championship team. You said what?
I said there's literally a Madden game out there with T.O. and Chad Johnson.
Bro, I remember watching them play. I was working at DirecTV at the time, and I was able to watch the NFL Sunday Ticket for free. And so I was able to watch every single game, and he had one game where he had 222 yards, 12 catches, 222 yards, and I think he had 2 touchdowns. At his big age of like 36, 37.
And they never won the big one.
Like it was, he never.
Just like Russ.
Yeah.
That's what hurts my heart the most. It's just like, man, he was just so close.
You want to know why? Because Russ is the one that did it right, bro.
Yeah.
Russ is the one that is the one you won't get in a championship, right? The ones that switched it, and mind you, I'm of a different mindset now because I understand what a league is. And, I agree. Go and get yours because the media is not going to let up on you if you never get yours. So go where you're going to go get yours and how you're going to get yours. I don't care. The Kobe's don't exist no more. The Stephs don't exist no more. I mean, maybe we can call Shea that and we'll see, what I mean. But Lou Dort got a championship and now he's somewhere else. Not his fault. I mean, but it is his fault because of the way he played. But he would have loved to stay in Oklahoma City. But, you know, damn, I lost my train of thought, bro, because I went on a rant.
As far as Westbrook.
Well, you know, it's not.
Yeah, no, we wanted Westbrook to get it. We wanted him to get it the right way because he was emotional. He was passionate about the game. That's the ones we want to win. But unfortunately, it's normally those that get snubbed.
Yes, that's the thing, man. Like in the history of the NBA, bro, there are a lot of greats that retire and leave this league without a championship under their name. And we have to go based off of what they meant to the league, how much they popularized the league, and how talented they were, and what the eye test told you. You know what I'm saying? You got to go off of those things whenever you're judging these players. It's unfortunate because Russ seems like the type of historical player that deserved a ring, and he did because he never cheated anybody.
Yep.
He always gave his best effort. You know what I'm saying? Even when people tried to throw dirt on his name, he always showed up, gave his best effort, and never cheated anybody. He never even cheated the opposing team. Like he never even treated the opposing team like they were some scrubs. Like I don't have to try hard on this, you know, weak ass team. Like whatever, I'll let my boys do one for me. Like he wouldn't even cheat the opposing crowd. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Russ is an incredible player, and it's unfortunate that he is leaving this league without a championship. But when we think about the grand scheme of the NBA, there's been so many phenomenal Hall of Fame players that don't have championships. Your Charles Barkley's, your Patrick Ewing's, your Allen Iversons. There's a lot of Karl Malone. You know what I'm saying? T-Mac, there's a lot of players that
we're gonna say
without championships.
Grant
you feel
Hill.
me? So
but those are
okay.
a little bit
okay. He's accomplished a lot because a lot of those players don't even have MVPs under their names anyways. So
that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was going to say. Those two things are not the same, right? Because T-Mac, Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, these are all people whose career was short because of injury. Russ didn't have anything major like
that. He did. He did.
No, I remember the Patrick Beverley.
That was major. That's a major injury,
I
bro.
get it. But nothing.
That's a major, bro. That's a major injury.
Hold on. Did we get the same? That was pre-triple double Russ.
I know.
So that's what.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. That's how incredible he was that he had a major. That's a major injury that he had. By the way, a lot of people don't come back. A lot of people don't come back and just ball after something like that. He's one of the only ones that had a freak injury like that and actually came back and was playing better basketball. A lot of people don't give him credit for that, but that type of injury take out people for the rest of their careers. They're never the same. D Rose, it took one knee injury, bro, one ACL tear, and that was it. That didn't happen with Russ when he messed up his shit, bro. When Patrick Beverley, and a whole state is still beefing with Patrick Beverley to this day because of that. But I'm just showing.
Wasn't that the run back year? That was the run back year, right? We were supposed to go back to the finals that year.
That's what I'm telling you. That was when he slamming the announcer table.
Bro. But you know what? KD put out a statement and he was like, you know, two YNs, you know, going to the finals in their 20s, bro. Like, that is crazy. Like, that's like when you really think about we really expected them to win a NBA finals against fucking LeBron James.
We was right there. We was about to win.
Dwayne Wade, bro.
We was right there,
and
bro.
shouts out to them for taking game one. Shouts out to them. You can't take that away from them. To be the odds-on underdog, and y'all took game one.
Man, it's such a blur. I forget that we lost 4-1. Like,
bro, we lost, I
don't forget that. That was the start of a long journey of pain.
Don't let nobody tell you that it wasn't 4-0.
From that moment all the way to Dame Lillard hitting the half-court logo shot on us with Paul George guarding them, I felt every piece of that.
Why does everybody want to do that to us? Dame Lillard, Steph Curry, Victor Wembanyama.
It's season after season.
Tyrese Halliburton. Yes, exactly, bro.
It's season after season where we've just been heartbroken by just like last second moments, like 2 minute games. And then we get
blew out by 22 by the Charlotte Hornets, who just got rid of their franchise player.
Bro.
We've
I
been
Come
would
through
on,
say
the
bro.
trenches.
They
We've
wasn't
been through
even
the
locked
trenches with
in.
our
They
guy,
wasn't
man.
even locked in.
That's why I tell people I'm on the team. I don't care what nobody says. I'm a part of the Oklahoma City Thunder. I've been through too much. We've been through too many
man,
rain and so much pain and dark clouds and
Bro,
thunderstorms.
never,
Man,
I went to an Oklahoma City Hornets game. For
exactly.
those of y'all that know what I'm talking about.
When Chris Paul was
Chris
there
Paul was rolling with us to
for a little
see
small moment.
not even to see my favorite player at the time, or at least on our team at the time, was J.R. Smith. Not even to see that nigga, because he wasn't even playing. He had got but I went to see the Suns. That was my favorite team at the time, bro. I got to see Sean Marion and Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire in person as a team, bro.
Hall of Famer,
yes, bro. Like
Sorry, Stoudemire, Hall of Famer.
the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns, bro. Where they
MVP Steve
were
Nash.
playing every game and going 120 and above, bro. But that tells you how much it changed. The culture changed. We went from just being happy to be able to experience something that we didn't have before to having great pride. And we're going to see, stars are going to be in the building, but best believe we're there to root on the Thunder. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people bro, it do feel weird when people come in there cheering for the other team. When we played against Memphis, when I went to go watch us play Memphis, it was people in there cheering for Ja, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was a wild situation. But yeah, man. Shouts out to Brodie. Wait, bro, you said the Thunder ain't rocking with him like that for real? What's going on?
So, like, to me, I've seen one post on Twitter, and just like kind of like a thank you with a few pictures, like, of him in a jersey, but there was no time. Like, the NBA has been sharing montages of Russ highlights and what's your favorite Russ package and showing montages of Russ packages. And to my knowledge, this is not something that the Oklahoma City Thunder has been doing.
You got to get him time, though, bro.
I mean, how much time is enough time?
How long
he's
is
retired.
it before how long? Oh, I was gonna say, because we're not gonna we're not about to get a.
We're
not getting the video. We're not getting the video treatment in the arena because he's not on the team.
I know, and he's not playing anymore. So it's like, I just feel like you got to do a little bit.
They saving it for the statue, bro. They saving it for the statue.
Let's hope so.
I've heard you need to get to that.
I've heard. Upset about look, so here's the deal. You can give Russ a statue as long as we are still giving Shea a statue, which I would imagine Shea's going to get a statue. As long as Shea was the first thought to get a statue, I don't care that Russ gets a statue. I think that was kind of where I was in the middle of it, right? Russ definitely deserves a statue for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside of Nick Collison, I don't think Nick deserves a statue, but outside of Nick Collison, Russell Westbrook is what it means to be Mr. Oklahoma City. He is the embodiment of Oklahoma City's fans, Oklahoma City's organizations, Oklahoma City's passion for the Thunder. Just as long as we do not question whether or not Shea gets one. Shea for sure deserves.
I mean,
so I'm just
Shea's jersey is already retired.
I hear you. I'm just
that's a lock, bro. That's a lock. That's a lock for Shea. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Like, this would have been a foregone conclusion, even if before Shea's championship, right? Russ would have been the only thing that we would have to look at to say that, we were good or this is winning basketball. Russell Westbrook is winning basketball. Those are the statues of the people you put outside of the arena. Those that speak winning basketball. When you think about the Lakers, they have everybody who are huge a part of that. Go ahead, bro.
This is who you think of when you think about the franchise. Like, the history of the franchise, plain and simple. Who do you think of? Those are the ones that get the statues. Those are the ones that get their jerseys retired. For the most part, I don't know. I don't think KD is getting a statue.
I'm just saying because
KD's not getting.
Based
KD's
on your
not
logic, you can't think Oklahoma City Thunder
obviously.
basketball and
Well,
not
no.
KD.
Well, no. I mean, obviously, you can't do what KD did. KD left us for the team that beat us a month prior. So obviously, you can't do that. I mean, no Oklahoma City Thunder fan is okay with the idea of even Kevin Durant having a jersey retirement in our. So like
Kevin Durant
you know
talked
what I'm
crazy
saying?
about us
So
too. He
it's
said
different.
we need him.
Right. So I mean, even over the years, there's been no type of like.
I think a KD jersey retirement
There's
is fair. I think
no,
I
that's
don't.
fair.
it's not.
If
Who
you're
I
not gonna
don't.
give
cares?
us,
I don't.
if
I
nah,
don't. We
if
don't.
you're
We
not,
don't.
hold on. If
No.
you're not, come on,
No.
Why? Why?
because
Why?
we
One
aligned
Bro,
MVP,
do you not
with,
know what he said
huh?
about Oklahoma,
one
bro?
MVP, and
One
like
MVP,
that
one
get
finals.
you.
He did everything that Russ did other than leave.
What do you mean? One finals what? One
Do
MVP?
you know what he
One
said
finals
about
appearance, just like
Oklahoma City?
Russ.
Okay,
One MVP, scoring
okay.
titles. We were nigga. The price of admission
Bro,
was
I'm not
going up
saying,
because of
bro.
KD.
Let
The
me ask
highest
y'all
KD's
this. Let me
career,
ask
the
y'all
highest
this.
KD's career is obviously when he won those rings with the Warriors. Like, and he has those. Nobody can never take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think KD is going to get that. I mean, obviously, that has a lot to do with the city as well. People that are getting statues and stuff. How loved are you by that particular city? It's not just about like the franchise. Like, what does Michael Jordan mean to the city of Chicago to get a statue? What does Allen Iverson mean to the city of Philadelphia to get a statue? Like, we know what he means to the city of Philadelphia. You don't even have to. How does Oklahoma City feel about Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
And then you tell me if he's going to get a statue and a jersey retirement. Like,
I'm
it's
just
just not
watching
going.
the league.
How does the whole state of Oklahoma feel about Kevin Durant? And you tell me
Here's my
if
thing. I just
yeah,
remember. I
it's not
just
going to
remember, and I'm not fake. I'm not a fraud. And I remember what it was like watching Kevin Durant perform. I remember what it was like going to school and understanding that Kevin Durant was on
and
your
all
team.
that.
I remember what it was like when you playing 2K and
Yeah.
you got to fight. You got to fight over who's picking the Thunder when you playing online because we are just that relevant. I remember this nigga KD when it came to anybody else who could beat LeBron. When it looked like LeBron was fucking Superman. I remember KD damn near being his kryptonite. Like we were there. We were
But
in that
here's the
moment.
thing.
So because I remember that, understand, I remember the pain too. I remember him turning on us I know how I felt, bro. I couldn't watch KD play basketball for over 3 years. Understand, bro. I remember that. But I loved the game of basketball. So I had to be like, man, bro, I can't deprive myself of watching Kevin Durant play. Like, as a basketball fan, that shit is dumb. Those that didn't want to watch basketball because LeBron was in Miami, you are depriving yourself of one of the greatest seasons in NBA history, regardless of how you feel about it. So, as I stated, I'm not fake. I'm not going to act as if he wasn't great for us. And fine, no statue. I can understand he created or made a whole entire city hate him. Okay, cool. But a jersey retirement is very valid. Those records are still his. Those things are still his. So we as an organization, nigga, Shaq is getting retired everywhere he's been. You know what I'm saying?
Not. What are you
Regardless of
talking about?
yeah, he is pretty much.
They're
At
not
least he
hanging
was-
this.
At least
They're
he
not
was
hanging
today.
this.
He's
They're
getting
not. Okay, exactly. So think about what you just said.
So
Think
it
about what
matters
you
in
just
Oklahoma
said.
City. Look,
Think about what you just
it
said.
matters
Hold
in
on.
Oklahoma City, bro.
Wait. Think about what you just said. He's not about to get his jersey retired for the Celtics. That's just not
Well,
happening.
that wasn't even a real season, bro.
It doesn't matter. He's not getting his.
That's not KD.
He's
That's
not getting
not
his
to be
jersey.
compared to
Wait,
KD's
I don't have to
season.
stop there. I don't have to stop there. He's not getting his jersey retired for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's not getting his jersey retired for the Phoenix Suns. So just stop that. Don't
Okay.
get that out your
All
head.
right. Okay.
But
all right. But we have LA and we have Miami.
yeah, I know. Right.
And these are places.
Cities that he never burned, cities that he never burned and never screwed, and he's still loved by those cities. Let's make it clear. He's going to have
Vince McMahon ain't gonna retire Bret Hart's jersey.
His jersey,
He not
bro.
he not gonna do that, bro. No, I'm
Bro,
just
it's
saying.
not,
I'm
but
just
it's
saying.
not. Yeah, bro.
Nigga,
It's like even jersey retirements, bro.
I don't know,
It's
bro.
it's
I just
it,
think I
it's
think
how
they
that
need all of
city.
that.
It's still how that city feels about you,
I
and
think
all those
I
great.
think
Hold on,
they need
hold
all
on.
of it.
All those great things that you said that he did, the MVPs, the the scoring record, the scoring
Titles.
titles, like all those great things that he did while he was playing with Oklahoma City Thunder, and it was all ruined to flush down the drain based off of one decision. And then it's not just that; it's everything that came afterwards. So when you make this decision, Draymond is basically telling you, because you're upset, you're not upset, but you're basically saying, "Oh, the world is gonna hate me if I do this." And Draymond tells you, let you tell it. You don't have to worry about that. You got us. You're not going to be the bad guy. We're all going to be the bad guys together. But he did nothing but complain and try to justify his decision after he left. So to me, it makes it, and then not just that, we got to think about the things that he said. Let's talk about, while we're talking about Russ, let's talk about it. I mean, KD is saying while he's with the Warriors or while he's on a different
But
team, saying,
nobody doubted
hold
that.
on, hold on, wait.
Nobody
He said,
doubted that.
hold on,
Everybody said
wait.
amen to what
No,
he
no,
said,
no.
bro.
But he said, no. But here's the thing. You're saying, oh, I didn't have a guy. We really didn't have a guy. Or shit. KD, understand, when we got 3 games to close it, you're supposed to be that guy. I'm sorry. Jeremy Lamb is not going to be that guy for you. He wasn't he wasn't a number 1 pick, not even a number 2 pick. Jeremy Lamb is just not going to be that guy. Andre Roberson, I'm sorry, KD. Andre Roberson is not going to be that guy for you to win you that one game that you need. You have to be that guy for that one game that we needed. I'm sorry. So I don't want to hear none of that, bro. He could sit, bro. KD continued to shit on the franchise even after he left, bro, and that's why he ultimately won't get his jersey retired because he continued to shit on the city and the franchise even after he left.
When I think about loving the city and I think about loving the Thunder, I love the Thunder for everything. You know what I'm saying? As much as I hate Andre Roberson, I mean, we did believe in Andre. We believe, nigga, in that finals run. What do we say? We said if we had Andre Roberson to Dion,
I'm sorry, Thabo Sefolosha is not going to be that guy that's going to win us the game, bro. He's not.
But you want to know what's crazy? Thabo Sefolosha was like that before he got to us, but we turned him into a 3-and-D guy, and he couldn't hit the 3. So that's, I mean, ultimately, I mean, that's what happens. You got to learn how to do it. Melo had to learn how to be a 3-and-D guy, and he wound up being one of the best.
Man,
he said, hey, they asked if I was coming off the bench on his first introduction. They was asking if Melo was gonna come off the bench with Oklahoma
City. Was the whole. That don't even seem like a real that. Really, we had Paul George, Russell
Carmelo, and Russell Westbrook,
Carmelo Anthony.
But we all knew what that was for real because we knew what Melo was, and we knew we had Paul George post injury, bro. We knew what that was for real. We knew the expectation. Like, come on. We're not gonna sit here and act like we didn't. Like, we believed something good was gonna come of that. But, bro, we knew the expectation.
Nothing good came to us.
We knew the expectation. Hey, and you already know who it is, what it is, and what we doing, baby. It is your boy, Jay. That's Chris and Day, and we are out of here. Good job, fellas. Hand clap.